hip hop is already going through a rough time, and not because of the music.
Mm-hmm.
I think hip hop is going through a rough time because of its relevance.
Yeah.
And relevance in not being the number one thing that ensures the culture, if that makes sense. Like there's so many things because of social media. There's so many things that people get bombarded with at one time. Like in a 24-hour span, you've been bombarded with not only music and movies and all forms of entertainment, but you also being bombarded with news and conspiracy theories, and now you're dealing with all other, like there's a new celebrity stream going on. It's not just movies and music and TV. Now you're dealing with the streaming world, even though the streaming world is not as big as the other three. Kids are following it. So Playa Politics, we in the building. YouTube, TikTok.
Oh yeah.
What up?
Welcome to Playa Politics, man. New episode, man. We back. You know, I already know what time it is.
Doing it in the midst of a player conversation, but because I'm hearing these conversations, and right now, the biggest music genre in the world is EDM, or whether you want to call it techno, or whatever you want to call it. Techno is break it down. Techno is nothing but a faster version of pop music. And what I mean is, pop music, a pop artist, all the pop artist does is take all genres of music, fuse it together, and sing over those tracks. Yeah. Whether they really sing or half-ass, it don't even matter. they singing ability really don't matter for most pop artists.
Nah, that shit don't matter.
You don't need to be Whitney Houston to be a pop artist.
Nah, that shit ain't even. That shit ain't even really a requirement.
Yeah, it don't require all that. Like as long as you got a look and you know how to bust a couple dance moves. Yeah, you pretty much good. So techno or EDM has done the same thing, but the sounds and all that stuff. And EDM reaches parts of the globe that a lot of genres don't reach. Like, country's not going to this club in Australia where they, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's stuff like that. Of course, EDM has borrowed, especially now, if you go listen to it, they do borrow a lot of hip hop. Like, for example, there's a DJ that takes old Kingpin, Skinny Pimp, ad libs and verses, and he makes EDM tracks out of it. Yeah. And I just happened to be Skinny Pimp was on something. If y'all know who Skinny Pimp is, 90s Memphis rapper, and he had a big underground name along with Player Fly and all them back in the day. But I'm sitting there, I'm gonna follow Skinny Pimp on IG, and he posted one of the songs, so I went to go look it up. This song is playing in another country. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, as much as we can be like, oh, hip hop and this, there's still so much stuff inspired by hip hop and using hip hop. Yeah. But I think the difference is, other than your main top artists, hip hop is so come and go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean anything as far as, because, J. Cole just started his tour, I think. And that shit's selling out like a motherfucker. So you can't really be like, well, Cole ain't hitting like that. Well, hell, if he put on the show, like,
some got to be hitting.
So.
But see, that's what I be saying. So I think a lot of this shit is how these niggas measuring this shit now. It's a disconnect between what the people are listening to and what they you know what I'm saying, they consuming this shit like that, and how they measuring this shit. Because and then you got these clowns in the middle who looking at the numbers all day, and they just like how these niggas been, these rappers, everybody, Joe Budden, all these niggas been telling y'all niggas the numbers are off. They out of whack. Y'all. These numbers ain't right. Yeah. And y'all still no, you see, he got 2,000 and they just like shout it. Yep. If a nigga telling you they done broke it down a million times, saying this shit a billion times, you need 1,000 spins. You need a nigga to play your shit 1,000 times on Spotify or Apple or whatever. For that shit equate to $1 or some shit like that.
Yep.
That shit is that shit don't make sense, son.
That's it. Like, and even so I think Ross just came out. Everybody was dogging out Ross.
Yeah.
For his sales and all this stuff. He was like,
good album, by the way.
Yeah. And
I like that shit.
And Ross came out and said, yo, all these numbers are down because these folks they discovered that a lot of these folks are using bots.
Yeah, and
a lot of people are using bots. Like,
and then you know that niggas out here using bots. They done came out with people saying this shit is happening. These niggas and they done came out with evidence of this shit happening. Y'all know this shit.
Yep, and we're talking about the digital age where that's real easy because I'm gonna give y'all a little secret that well, it's not even a secret because if you know, you know, but some people don't know. They used to do the same thing with albums.
Yeah.
Labels would go buy, $200,000, $300,000 worth, $200,000, $3,000 albums, and just giving, all them giveaways. You remember all them giveaways back in the day? Enter the contest with the CNC. Yeah, they've already. So when the number come out, this person went gold already. Well, hell, half of that the label already bought.
Yeah.
To make it seem like, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it didn't. Like. There were in the 90s, there were all kind of artists that rap artists, hip hop artists that went platinum, and you might not have ever seen them again. Like, but technically they went platinum. If you go look up their numbers on their first album or whichever one,
they got a platinum.
Like, so, and y'all like, well, I wonder what happened to such and such. Well, maybe it wasn't what we thought it was. Maybe the label helped. We don't know. And then and I like how Ray Daniels broke down what Jay-Z did later on in his career. Like Jay-Z done partnered up with people to get the sales up of albums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, pay me, because at that point, Jay-Z was already making money outside of music.
Yeah.
So one like I don't have to drop an album in order to make some money. Like,
but I think them niggas were trying to experiment with a new way then. Like,
exactly.
I think Jay
the Samsung shit. Ain't nobody tried that since.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember the Samsung shit. That's what I was saying. I was just like, when I seen that, I was like, okay, they trying out new ways to get the music out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because remember that was at the start of the digital streaming, which whatever you want to call it. That was the beginning of that. So it was like, hey, let's figure out something new. Not only because it helped Samsung, it helped me.
Yeah,
at least I can get some money. At least I know I'm getting paid off the album. Like,
they say Samsung bought 1 million copies already.
They bought 1 million copies, yeah.
So it's just like your shit went platinum all the dribble.
The dribble. But here's the crazy part. I downloaded the album. I never bought it.
Yeah.
Because it was like the new thing to do was to download the album.
Yeah.
So when I got it, I said, "Oh snap! It's on my phone." Like it was like a first. You like. Oh shit! This shit's on my phone. Like
that shit was so convenient, son.
Yeah.
When I first downloaded the album, that shit was so convenient. I was like, oh no, I ain't never doing this.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't. You ain't got to worry about the shit skipping or you scratching up the shit and none of that shit. Or put it on your iPod, and you got to do that that shit.
The first thing I did when all this started going on, all the CDs that had scratched up in my CDs, my old CD case.
Yeah.
They were the first albums I downloaded.
They were
the first one. I said, man, I ain't been able to listen to this damn CD in 10 years. Let me see if it's on Spotify or wherever I can find it. You know what I'm saying? They were the first albums I downloaded. Like,
I wish. One thing I do wish they need to do with the streaming. I think they need to go back to that pill and all the mixtape websites, and they need to get all them old mixtape, man.
Yeah, and
that's the only thing you miss.
Yeah, like Wayne did a couple of them.
Yeah,
Fabulous has been trying to get all his on streaming platforms, but because they do so many songs where samples,
the samples and shit like I know.
So many samples you can't clear them all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause it just like that's our era though, Sean. Yeah. Our era was mixtape. Like the mixtape, when the mixtape was popping off, that shit was.
Yeah.
I think that shit revitalized music, rap, especially hip hop, because
it was the way they were doing it at the time. Because New York always had their mixtapes but it was the DJ.
Yeah.
And it was more so about the DJ, and then if the DJ put a certain artist on there, it's like, oh, okay, let's pay attention to whoever this artist is, yada yada. Then it turned into, even though you still cared about the DJ, of course, with drama and all these different, big name guys, you care more about the artist. Like you were like, hey, I ain't dropping the mixtape, shit, gotta get it. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I like the artist development of that shit though.
It was the smartest thing if you think about it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. I thought it was so smart because it just like this nigga playing the G League for 2-3 years. Mm-hmm. That's how if you look at it like that, he got dropped 2-3 fire mixtape for a nigga say, okay, I'm gonna buy your album. This shit hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's just like that shit right there was just. By the time they got to a record label or somebody from the sound, they had a fan base already. They already polished. They were doing shows and all that shit. So now I think the record companies and the major labels and shit like that, they didn't like that shit.
No,
because by the time they get to you, nigga, like, hey, home, how much you trying to give me? Yeah, nigga, I'm making.
I'm already doing it. Yeah,
I'm making 3 million now, home. So
because the funny thing was at that time, I wanted to be an A&R. And this was, and we talking like right when Wayne started bubbling. Like when Wayne started bubbling. I was going to I call it the office building college.
Yeah,
that really was. But anyway, it was so many artists in there. And I'd be sitting there just looking at him. I'm like, okay, dude can rap, but he ain't got nothing else. Like, like it was one dude who could rap his ass off. Like, I'm talking about like could rap. I mean, like, I'm talking like if you put him on the track with someone like, the best at that time, he could hold his own, if not do better than most of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Had a dope flow. His voice was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, you could distinguish his voice from other people. But the nigga used to come to the school in flannels. And I ain't talking cool ass flannels. I'm talking about like you said, you would see him, you just like, bro, got no swag. None. And I'm not saying, and people can argue all day. Well, it's not, it is about that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It's about it. Whether you think so or not, it's definitely about that. Like,
to me, I think that's kind of 50-50. Mm-hmm. You can have all the lyrics on earth, but if you not marketable,
no swag?
Yeah, you ain't got no marketability about this shit.
No,
you just gonna be a battle rapper or some shit.
Yeah, just a good rap. Like he one of them dudes, and I haven't heard from him since. So yeah, I'm just assuming he didn't make it. Whatever, I don't know, but he was one of those like cipher rappers. Like you know what I'm saying, Like if a circle develop and he get in, he going ham.
Yeah.
But I say all that about the A&R thing because at that time I'm looking at all these guys. I'm like, man, he should try this and he should do this. Them two niggas shouldn't even be on the song together because one got swag and one don't. And they talking about two separate things. Like this shit, I was doing that at the time at school, but at the same time, artists weren't needing because like you said. These dudes were already coming in with a team.
We already got a team.
I
got a team already. I got a role manager.
I got a homeboy. I got a DJ. I got my main producer. And a lot of these dudes coming in, they were already their own producer. Like Soulja Boy was his own producer.
Yeah.
You didn't need to set him up with a producer. He was his own producer.
He didn't need to know how. He didn't need to learn how to make hooks. He didn't need to learn how to.
And on top of that, he had his own swag too, whether you liked it or not.
Yeah,
the nigga already had a style of dress that, as soon as he popped out, niggas was like, young dude was going to buy the shit. You know what I'm saying?
But see, you gotta understand, Shawty, like they didn't understand the internet either. They didn't understand that home already had a platform.
Yeah, when Soulja Boy did, yeah.
With MySpace, you know what I'm saying? He already had a platform. And they were underestimating it. They were like, man, the internet, that shit ain't gonna do nothing, man. Nobody gonna make no music on no fucking internet. They didn't. They underestimated that shit. That home had a platform to get his music out to his people. Yep. So he just like, what do I need you for?
Yep. Matter of fact, cut me a check.
Yeah, that's the same thing with Wiz Khalifa, Shawty. I remember when Wiz Khalifa first started, Shawty.
Oh yeah,
started. Yep. Cause see, that was kind of my little section, you know what I'm saying? Currency and Wiz and all them niggas, Big Sean, all them niggas like that.
And shout out to them because they still doing it. Shout out.
Yeah, they still doing it, but it just like them niggas would actually like I seen Currency starting that shit like leaving Wayne and starting that shit all the way over.
Yeah.
Just like I'm just gonna rap my way out this shit. Fuck this shit. Literally. And just did that shit, y'all.
Literally. That
and still doing that shit.
Yeah, that when I said, bruh, and because I knew Currency because of actually Currency came out with No Limit. The new No Limit. No Limit. That's how but Currency got big because of course I was sneakerhead, still am. But back then I was big sneakerhead, and him, Cool Kids, even early Kid Cudi.
Yeah,
a lot of dudes got in there. It got in to a nationwide thing because of the sneaker game. Like it was like, hey, they rock sneakers. It became a thing. It was like a subculture almost.
It was fashion as a whole. It was a fashion as a whole. Like, I think
the skater sneakerhead shit.
Like, I think really for real, everybody who followed for real kind of made their own. And I was like, when I seen that, I said, okay, hell yeah, that was what I'm fucking with. Like, I want to be fly, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But it's just like,
because it wasn't, my bad, not because it wasn't about luxury at the time.
Nah,
it was about streetwear. It was like, I'm gonna get this crew neck sweater that got whatever on the front. Get these dope ass jeans and put these J's on.
Like if back then we seen some of the way these niggas dressing now, that shit'll make a nigga throw up. So like, how these niggas be wearing their clothes and shit. It's just like niggas like that. Just like you said, addicted to lumped in with skating and fashion and
everything was mixed in.
All kind of. It was just more of a high class, what they call that shit. It was more like an upper echelon type shit, like that for the flavor shit.
Yeah,
cause cause the nigga say, man, I got flavor, and you wearing some regular shit. You a regular ass nigga, like if for like a rapper, like you got a whole bunch of chains and shit like that. You Fred, but it just like
it ain't that though.
You ain't. Niggas who be Fred don't look at you and say, well, yeah, that nigga that killing them.
I remember back then I would walk into, and in Atlanta we got so many of these different, and they call them boutiques, and that's really what they are. But we just call them sneaker stores and all that stuff. But even like from Wish to Walters, if you went to certain malls and all that stuff, like there would be a dude that had on like Gucci or Louis and all that stuff head to toe, but he was nowhere near as fresh as the dude that had them rare Jordans on with the five, the new Levi 501s on and a sweater from some company we ain't even heard of yet. You know what I'm saying? He was the dude with all the luxury shit on was nowhere near as fresh as the dude that got the J's and this,
But see, that nigga who got all that shit on, he don't even know nothing about these niggas. Cause them niggas don't even be in the same, like that's what I'm saying. Like they probably be in the same vicinity for like, let's say you going to the club or something like that. But it's just like you not kicking it with them niggas.
Nah.
You cool, like they cool people, whatever, cool. But it's just like the niggas I'm kicking it with is everybody really with the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We kicking this fly shit. So it's just like they didn't think that fan base. I remember when Wiz started.
Yeah,
he was so like in one little niche. It just like them niggas like. I know they was like, man, I don't know if we can sell this shit. Cause it's just like. He not street. He ain't rapping about street shit. He rapping about selling bricks and shit like that.
Yeah, he was like, because when I thought about rapping, and I had a cousin that was like, he had a label and all that stuff. And then that's the first thing he said. He said, man, I'll make you like the Southern Wiz Khalifa. And I started laughing because I'm like, because I understood what he was saying. Like, I only laughed because I'm like, yo, that's hilarious because that actually fucking makes sense. like I'm not the same weed smoker that he is, but we align in a lot of ways. Because him, the way him, Currency, Big Sean, a lot of them were are still. I was like, hell yeah, that because. If you told certain people, like you could tell the difference, right? If you said, hey man, there's an album signing going on at Wish. You knew the type of people that was gonna be there.
Yeah.
Point blank period. Like you knew the type of people that was gonna be there. Now, if you said there was gonna be an album signing at, West End, you knew what type of people were gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jeezy or T.I. or, Gucci doing the album signing over the East Side. You knew what type of people were gonna be there. So it was always a thing.
That's what I'm saying. Demographic, like it just
demographic was just. But that was, to me, that was so beautiful though.
That's what I'm saying.
Was so beautiful.
That's when I think hip hop really damn.
Yeah.
That shit was working because it's just like you need different pool to pull your stars out of. Like you need a Kanye West pool to pull. Like we need Kanye West bad as hell right now.
Yeah.
The old Kanye, not that shit he coming out with.
Yeah. Man,
that shit trash when he coming out with now.
I was thinking the same thing when and I'm gonna give Kanye his props. If I'm not mistaken, officially he has the biggest hip hop concert of all time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he do.
He did 100. I think they say he did 118,000.
I'm telling you, when he it just I hate he took that path. So I wish he would have stayed on the path he was in. Yeah, because I think hip hop would be in a different place right now, son.
And do you know how big he would be?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Drake would go down this path he done went down, son. Yeah. He never. He everybody know, man. That nigga just watered down Kanye, man. Everybody doing the same shit, man.
Whether you like it or not,
Until he started latching himself on to Atlanta and shit like that. He started taking a lot of our flavor and now he confused. Now he like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like you be looking at, and then you got a lot of them niggas who follow home. They the same way.
Right.
They thinking like that's how we supposed to do it like that. I'm like, nigga, that nigga lame in here, man.
Nah, I ain't even.
I ain't even on the nigga, but I'm
gonna let them grown ass men follow that man like that. That shit.
I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. I ain't never seen no shit like, but it's just like we done got to the point where shit, man. It's just like, man, grown ass man. It's just like we real grown ass men. So it's just like. Yeah, you looking at this shit like now, like y'all niggas still doing shit that like 14-year-old do.
Yeah, hip hop has turned to it has turned to me too much into the imagery more than the music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because now an artist can come out and all he has to do, or she as well, look a certain way, act a certain way, and present themselves a certain way on social media. Yeah. And one hot song and they good. Yeah. It's not even about the album no more. It's just, hey, this person got these 2-3 hot songs. This shit don't even be on the same album. They just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people ain't even came out with an album. Like who is this person? I'm like, how many songs they even? Well, they doing a show. They only got like 2 songs. Like, I'm not saying they can't perform others, but it's like, but that's what I'm saying. Such a presence on social media, that they're looked at as, well, this person's doing this, and it's like,
you ain't got nobody cultivate the music though, Sean.
Yeah, like, there's no for a lot of the younger ones. They might have 2 or 3 records, but I'm like, as a whole, like, you remember, like you were saying, when somebody came out back then, you heard their first song, you might not have known who that person was. Yeah, you might know somebody, but hey, yo. Yeah, such and such got 2 mixtapes. Oh shit! Well, let me go check out the mixtapes then. That way I know, do I really fuck with him or not? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the thing. When now it's like, oh, such and such, dude, she got it, or do she or he got a mixtape? Nah, they just got a couple songs. Like,
but see, the streets and the masses don't control that shit no more, Sheldon.
Oh no,
that's why you got niggas on YouTube, nigga like academics who think he can be a tastemaker. Like, my nigga, you ain't no tastemaker. You just a nigga talking. Yeah, you just a sideline talking to that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He think he a tastemaker. And
he swear to God he won. But he think, but it just like everybody who look at that nigga like as a cornball, we know like, nobody don't want to be like your lame man.
And I think because of social media and everything is happening at real time and at the same time, everybody think they're a tastemaker.
But see, that's what
because think about it, everybody got an opinion, and everybody's entitled to that opinion. I'm not saying you can't, but think about it. Back in the day, only certain curators and writers and all this stuff could get on a forum, or whether it be, remember like allhiphop.com and all these different websites back then. And you would kind of be like, okay, even though I like such and such, this person that wrote this article made a good point. Or you could just disagree with the article.
But see, back then, I really didn't give a fuck about what them niggas cared about.
No.
Because like, when you listen to like something that was like considered underground,
right?
Like Curren or something like that, I'm not expecting Double XL to write. When he made the family list, I was like, damn, but that nigga that grind like a motherfucker. But it's just like,
and I think too, I always get XXL their props over Source for that reason. Yeah, because I think they started going more so around the nation and saying you didn't need to be the hottest thing for them to put you in the magazine.
But see, I think they still doing that. But I think we got the culture of YouTubers and
all these niggas. It's everybody. Right.
This nigga suck. This nigga suck. Right. It's just like shouted.
Right.
If you look at the number like I always been looking, he had to be doing something to make the family list, shouted.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look at numbers. And shit.
Right.
Even now, even the way the numbers so fucked up here, the way it's there now, but it's just like still.
Yeah.
You look at some of these underground young niggas out there, we don't know who the fuck them niggas selling that shit out, boy.
I will give these young dudes they prop, and it's mainly because of social media. Like it's mainly because of social media. Those dudes, all those people that were on the XXL this year, and really over the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
They all have a buzz in some
capacity. Yeah.
Some form of fashion, whether you listen to it or not, yada. But again, I think the issue with, I'll say, anytime they drop that list, I'll say the issue with 50%, like we'll say, and maybe even a little more than that, I'll say 60-40. 60% of those guys, and women too, are rapping just to be popular.
Mm-hmm.
The music is not what drives them. I know this is a revenue stream. I can get this. I can do this. Yada yada. It ain't the music. Now the other 40%, you could tell it's the music. Like you could tell they either want to rap, they've been rapping, they like making the music. You know, love the fans. Yada yada yada. I think the issues become, and now too, even with one of the young guys, I forget his name. One of the young boys said it about this year. He was like, they were talking about the cipher. Yeah. The cipher used to be the most exciting thing for me because I'm like, okay, they'll say, oh, this person from such and such. I'm like, okay, I want to hear how they rap over in such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it'd be somebody you never heard of from Atlanta. I'm like, I ain't never heard of this person from Atlanta. I wonder how he get down. Yada. Then one of the young dudes came out and said, we really ain't on that right now. It's all about the melodies and the beats. Mm-hmm. And he ain't lying because obviously that's what the kids want to hear. Yeah. But it was just like now, instead of people getting mad, and you still don't have to listen to it. That's the other part. Like, you don't have to listen to the new stuff. Mm-hmm. But I think people got to start understanding, okay, I'm not going to listen to it. But this must be the new wave because he ain't the only one saying it. He wasn't the only one thinking it. But he pretty much said, we not on that bars and, this and the flow, yada, yada. We get the beat, we do the melodies, we say a couple shit, and that's the song. Like, but I mean, niggas that we grew up listening to was saying that same shit. For the most part,
The southern rapper that them niggas didn't listen to and all that shit, they was saying the same shit, y'all. Like, my nigga, we not sitting here trying to rap a million bars to you, man.
Yeah.
To make you with punchlines and all that shit. Nobody down here listen to that shit. They don't want to hear that.
Not in the, because I would slightly disagree only from the sense of I heard these niggas rapping. The rap was just different.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like,
they were talking about what's the traditional form of
traditional. That's what I'm saying. The traditional bars and because they just like good example.
Now that I agree with.
Good example. They just like Rilo Rodriguez, right?
Yeah.
If you don't know Rollo Rodriguez, he with Lil Baby. He one of the Lil Baby artists.
Yeah.
But Rollo been grinding like slowly. Cause when I first heard Rollo, I couldn't even understand what the fuck that nigga was saying.
Yeah, I know.
The way he rapped was just like he rapped just real. It like funny. So I like the way he rap, but he don't be playing or he be dead ass serious. But it just like I heard a song from that nigga at when it was day before yesterday, the other day.
Yeah.
And cause it was a nigga, it kept on popping up on Westside. I'm like, man, that nigga snapping, man.
Yeah,
And he broke down the lyrics.
Like posted it.
Yeah, he broke down the lyrics. I'm like, that shit was kind of clever. I get him, but it's just like I'm thinking the same Rollo who don't know. I can't even understand the nigga saying.
Right.
Then I heard he still got the same flow. He still got the same type of crazy ass look, but it's just like you could tell he getting better, son. You can tell he working on that shit. Like he working on his craft. And
it take that for
that's what I'm saying.
Because I always say this, no matter what, and I understood what Southern niggas were saying. Because I remember when I really started listening to Memphis rap, and even that period of Atlanta after Outkast.
Yeah.
Right before we got into T.I. trap, trap music, all that stuff. And artists from even Houston, like a lot of Houston artists, like the screwed up click type stuff, all that stuff. When you listen to their lyrics, it was more so like street gangster, even pimp talk. Like it was talk. It wasn't about I have to piece it together a certain way. It was in talk. And I think that's what resonated with the South. So when we down here, but I think that resonated. Like even with I would listen to old 8-Ball MJG, and I'm like, there's no way in hell you can sit here and tell me the dudes can't rap. You know what I'm saying?
But see, my thing again with that, it always been that because they're just like an older, like one of our homeboy Mike.
Yeah,
Mike is like the generation before us.
Right.
He the generation before us.
Yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s type. Mm-hmm. So they still straight from that New York style rap.
Yeah.
I never grew up on that shit. I never I'm trying to think who I would listen to at first. Like I think one of my first people was Too Short or something like that.
Yeah, but see, now not to cut you real quick though. That's interesting too. A lot of people don't talk about.
Yeah.
I think even New York did this. New York had an assumption because everything came from there.
Yeah.
That's what everybody first listened to. For a lot of people, the first people they listened to, even older than us, was NWA West Coast, Ice-T and Too Short and all that. But people forget Scarface and Ghetto Boys were doing this shit late 80s too.
That's what I'm saying. But see,
for a lot of people, that was who they were listening to first. It wasn't. Yeah, of course you knew who New York was because there was there. They had all the artists. They were everywhere. But I'm talking about like when people first riding around, they first got in their car and threw something on. The first thing for them was probably Scarface, Ghetto Boys, or NWA.
Because you gotta understand, that's why I always tell niggas. I didn't start listening to New York type rap until I like to bust around back in the day, and I like certain niggas from New York that were cool, but I didn't get into that shit to like Jay-Z, DMX and type. I didn't never care about that shit. Like you gotta think I grew up off Too Short, Dr. Dre, fucking now 8-Ball MJG, UGK, Trick Daddy, Loop, shit like that. Because we didn't have cable, so I'm listening to what niggas playing outside.
Right, but
niggas in my neighborhood never played none of this shit.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like proximity, environment, your region, that influences your music more than anything. Like
what I'm saying,
the first person, well, of course I was little, so I started dancing when I was like 4 years old, 4 years old. Yeah. So of course Michael Jackson and MC Hammer were the first.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like everybody in the world listens to these.
No disrespect to Hammer, but I don't count Hammer because
but see, Hammer was on the radio. It just
he was on the radio.
You ain't gotta go on Rap City and all that shit to see Hammer's on the radio. Everybody know him.
Yeah, the first, it had to be Bone.
Yeah,
Bone dropped in '94.
Yeah,
it was Bone.
Yeah.
Bone was the first, along with Outkast because my cousin like said you gotta listen to Outkast. Like, all right, I'm
but
10
see,
years old.
When I got into like Outkast and all that shit, I was pretty much already listening to music then. So I knew okay, these niggas these niggas from the city and these niggas be snapping and shit like that. I know that shit. Yeah, I'm talking about like when you grew up on like, especially like that early No Limit shit like that. It just like I didn't know nothing about them. I know them niggas kick freestyles and they they spit ciphers and shit like that, but I didn't nobody around me listen to that shit. That's all it was. It wasn't nothing wrong with shit. Just so now you got to think I'm going off of that. So I'm listening. That's what I'm listening to. I ain't listening. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, take that back. Let me take that back. Let me be clear. Dre and Snoop were the first ones I was listening to.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
if I really think back, that
was the first tape I got. The first tape a nigga burnt.
Yeah, I was 8 years old listening to that shit.
Yeah, a nigga dubbed that tape for me, Sean. My nigga who stayed upstairs from me. He dubbed it. He dubbed the Curren. That was my first tape that I listened to. Yeah, and it just like when I listen to that, it just like I don't. You gotta understand. That's what I'm saying. That's why people don't understand about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Niggas like down south niggas and shit like that. Like, I'm pretty sure Goo when listening to no fucking diggable. He probably was, but it's just like
we don't know. But
leaders of the new school and shit.
Yeah, if you listen to most down south artists, you could tell where their influence came from. You can tell. So, like, you can tell. Like even when Master P came out when I'm about it, and you know. That's what I used to talk about when people like, what do you really like? For me personally, it has to be the perfect marriage between the beat and the lyric. Like, it has to it gotta go together.
That beat ain't doing that. Nobody not listening to this shit. Nobody not listening to this shit.
If the beat not hitting, it's not gonna hit for me. You know, granted, there are songs I've heard where it's just, it's mostly the verse and all that stuff. I get that. Chorus gotta make sense, but down, like you said, down south is always, for one, it's always been about the beat down here.
They're just like the comedian. They're just like the comedian, shouted. I think I sent it to you. The nigga was talking about that first bass drop on that damn Tila. It's just like that's what I'm talking about, shouted. Like when you hear that shit, it's just like when I first heard that song, I played that shit so much. Yes, that shit was so clear. It was just like.
The radio got tired. People didn't even know that was Jazzy Face singing on that.
But that shit sounds so good that you can just. It's just like they spin that shit. These niggas breaking down lyrics. It's just like shouted. When you listen to the first part of the beat, like they be jamming, shouted.
Yeah, it's a player ass song.
She knocked that shit out. She knocked that shit out the motherfucking part.
But and I think that's what, in a lot of ways, ruins a conversation.
Yeah.
That we should all be had. Like we try to have these conversations, and then it gets ruined because we don't do that over here. Well, okay, we understand y'all don't do that over there,
but
this is what we do down here.
That's what I'm saying. But
so, what y'all got to talk about don't really matter. If y'all just gonna like be like dismiss what we doing or what we talk about, what we like to hear. Then we not even gonna listen to you. So like,
but nobody never presented it to you to say, "Hey man, check this out and see how you feel about it."
Right.
You notice everybody was listening to this shit.
Yeah.
You like, why everybody listening to this shit? And then you put it on the platform to damn they kill it, and it's just like shout it.
Right.
The millions of people that were listening to this shit before you got to it. Them folks don't give a fuck about that shit, man.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the trippy part is that the West Coast down south stuff has been out since the late 80s. We talking about 87, 88. When NWA, the Ghetto Boys, Luke and all them. We talking late 80s. We not talking like this shit that popped out, once Biggie and them came out. Like, no, all this stuff, there's a whole controversy about B.I.G. and where he got that song from. The guy from Mississippi or Texas, wherever it was. Wherever. So I'm not even gonna get into that because whatever. I let everybody do their own little research on that. But because I'm a fan of Biggie, I like Biggie.
Yeah.
But, and Pop. Like, and that's the other part. So I was having this conversation not too long ago. Somebody was like, "Hey, Biggie or Pop?" And I said, "Well, Biggie was one of my favorite rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that One More Chance was the first song I knew front to back. No, you know, I could rap that shit like no problem, right?
Yeah, that shit just a hit though. So like you can hear that shit and just, you know what I'm saying?
But I said down south, there were way more people that like Pop.
Mm-hmm.
We like Pop, even though he can rap. You know, I never say he can't rap. He can rap. Like we ain't finna do that.
But it wasn't about that.
So much about him and his persona and even his swag. Like there was so much about Tupac that people just gravitated to him. Like he,
that's what I always say. If you talking about just a list of rappers, right. Tupac number one, son. Like
yeah, I can't. I hate when they try to do one list because I'm like you, like to not say. For example, if you ask me the best rappers, that's subjective to whoever you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go to Detroit, guess who they gonna say?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you go to Houston, guess what they gonna say? If you go to Miami, Atlanta,
but it's about that's what they raised on. So I like
it's raised on. But then
here's the don't know nothing about that shit you talking about.
Yeah, here's a different conversation. The best artists, and we talk about like all around. I ain't just talking about just how they rap on the mic. No. I'm talking about the music, the swag, the persona, the reach, like who they touched, why they was here, if they still here, yada yada. That list changed because then, yeah, of course you got to say somebody like Tupac.
Yeah.
You also got to say somebody like Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop can just fucking talk and sell a record. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Snoop is like, you got to look at all the shit he done did and
everything
shit like that. It just like, come on, man. Another name who shitted on lately, whether you listen to him or not. Think about LL at one time. Yeah.
LL done had about 3-4 different careers. Like,
but it don't matter what them niggas. That's why we trying to say, like,
yeah,
this shit on the internet, this shit done got, it get to the point where it's just like a nigga say some stupid ass shit and just like, okay, if you don't feel that way about the art, that shit don't, that shit don't do nothing to his legacy or his name or nothing like that. Nigga, if a nigga from that era, you ask a nigga now about Cool J, I'm gonna say, but he the best ever. And nigga ain't gonna think about nothing else. Nigga, they don't even study that shit.
Him and Rakim.
Yeah.
Talk about Rakim, some of these, man, shit.
But see, shit like that, if you ain't even from that, you ain't live that shit, you just shouldn't speak on that, man.
Because I remember, and the stories like this, when they said LL went down to Memphis and did a show, but he went to the club.
Yeah.
They said all them niggas was doing the gangster walk.
Mm-hmm.
And even the story was they got LL to do the gangster walk. They're like, hell, nigga, you here?
Yeah,
like, we'll get in this circle and gangster walk. But at that moment, and I think you told the story about somebody being in New Orleans doing a show.
Oh yeah. And Peter Gunn and Lord Tariq Peter Gunn.
And they were like, yeah, nigga, don't get out that stage because we ain't no Peter Gunn.
Man, you better come on, man. Like that shit is come on now.
And even recently, there was a show at the Tabernacle years ago. It was Kendrick and Future.
Yeah.
Kendrick was the headliner.
Yeah.
They said Future went up there, rocked that shit, had the building left.
Yeah.
Now this was Kendrick first album. Kendrick.
You talking about in Atlanta?
Yes, this shit happened at Tabernacle.
Come on, man. Like 2000.
I forgot who told that story, but somebody was like, "Yo, there was a show at the Tabernacle with Future and Kendrick."
Yeah.
Kendrick was and it wasn't like a tour thing. It was just like, I don't know how the show got there. I don't know if it was for something or whatever. It wasn't like a full show. It was just more like they each did a number of songs, yada yada. But Kendrick was the headliner. They said Future went up there, rocked that shit, got done. Probably not half, but a good amount of people was like, all right.
That's why I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand people.
I never would have whipped it like that though. Yeah.
I don't understand people would ever just eat. That's why I be tripping. Like, they be tripping that people don't play with Future name like that.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas, especially in Atlanta,
Yeah,
man, I seen the nigga. They showed a video of a nigga standing like that with a hand across his shoulder, like the fucking damn statue. I mean the national anthem. Nigga, when they played Codeine Crazy.
Yeah,
like you don't even niggas don't even know what Codeine Crazy is. They didn't even know. In Future Circle, that's a big ass song, but
that's a big record, and it mean the world to them folks.
Niggas standing that motherfucker just saying that shit, son. I was just like, that's real talk, son.
Like T.I. got records like that for his people.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Jesus got something. Jesus got
that first Trapper Die. Jesus can put that shit on and don't even say no word. Niggas know that shit word for word. Every song, son.
Yeah, because even I think that's why them Jeezy concerts that he do with the orchestra and the Nights Out and all that stuff. I think that's why those concerts hit the way they do.
Yeah,
because people just like this is like it's felt. You know,
that shit was nationwide, though, it ain't just Atlanta.
Yeah,
with that Trapper Die, that shit ain't just Atlanta. That nigga,
that's everywhere.
Everybody, son. He can go everywhere and perform that shit.
Yeah,
everywhere.
And because that it's funny because that shit apply to you hustling anything.
Yeah,
it ain't gotta be illegal.
but see, by that time, these niggas already knew what time. But it's just like when I hear a nigga play with Project Pat name, nigga just. Man, Project Pack a legend like that. I'm like, shout it. Half of these niggas, the way these niggas rapping right now, you wouldn't even have that shit on Project Pack.
Hey,
what are you talking about?
Y'all favorite rapper done had to get him on a couple of albums.
What about nigga be talking about 3 6? It's just like, shout it.
Don't play with the niggas, man.
That nigga Project Pack, man.
They were just talking about like, one guy was like, man, 3 6 overrated. He was on one of them, and I already, when he said that, I was like, I already know where this dude from. So I ain't even finna get my, my antennas ain't even finna go up that high. So
that's what I'm saying. When you get to the point where you just like, okay.
Yeah, all right. You
don't know.
Yeah, it was whatever. You know? So he was like, yeah, man, I don't know, 3 6 over. I mean, they rap like this, that. I'm like, so you mean to tell me there's a group called 3 6 Mafia. They got songs called Tear the Club Up, Hit a Motherfucker, Where is the Bud? Smack a bitch. And you was expecting Eminem quality lyrics out of that?
That shit be killing me, son. Like you can't use they just like you can't rate something else the way you rate this shit. You probably rate this shit a 10 and probably rate this shit a 5. But it's just the way you know what I'm saying. Y'all niggas breaking down. It just be I be looking at this shit like y'all niggas breaking down Juicy J lyrics, man.
Juicy J, bro. Hey, I wanted to jump through my phone and be like, you stupid mother. You think I listened to Juicy J to get Jay-Z level? Come on, bro.
But did the question I add though? Can Jay-Z do what Juicy J do?
Facts.
That's what you need to ask.
Facts.
Because nigga playing Project Pat. That's why I said I really went into 3 6 like that. I really went into 3 6 like that because of the deal worth and shit. Mm-hmm. But I respect them niggas. I respect the beats and all that shit.
Yeah.
When I heard Project Pat,
the way that nigga talk, bro,
that was my style of music. So.
Yeah,
like
and look, I'm gonna defend 3 6 for a second because did they start out that way? Absolutely. 3 6 Mafia's first album is probably one of the most demonic albums you'll ever hear.
Yeah, it was hard. It just I couldn't get to the subject matter because you got to think. I grew up on Too Short.
Yeah, play
niggas like that, realistic type music. I can't. When niggas start talking about worshiping, taking nigga bones to the grave. I don't get that shit, man.
When I tell you them niggas took it too far, like I went back and listened to that first album. And I said, yeah, I can see why niggas.
Man, I turned that shit off, man. And see, my pop, nigga who I grew up with from the Sandbox, I always been a 3 6 Mafia fan.
Yeah.
He always bring the CD like, hey, boy, check this shit out. I'd be like, man, I remember he brought that shit. I'm like, how to take this shit out, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this, man?
Hey, the first time I heard it.
Yeah, take that shit out.
It wasn't until their second and third album, they were still on it, but it wasn't as bad. Like it wasn't
like when they came up with Tie the Club Up, they still was on that shit, but they was
their identity.
Yeah, they kind of started getting out of that shit by then.
Yeah, that and the Smoking Tight Records
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Songs about females, that became their identity. The name was just a name, but after a while, you could. Now it was one member who he kind of stuck with it for a good minute, but even then it was kind of drowned out by.
But it's a whole lane now. That shit is a whole sub genre lane right
now. Yeah,
them niggas, bro, they made so many artists out of that shit though, like Insane Clown, all that shit there. That crazy shit like that. That's shit, all 3-6 market. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that wrong with it. It just I couldn't get with the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
No. It's as with, but that's my point. As with everything, it ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
Because like recently I heard Rakim and a couple other East Coast rappers were coming out with an album, right? They about to drop an album. And I said, and of course, a lot of the New York media and all that, they excited. And more so the old head, not even the young ones. More so the old head. Because young New York don't really listen to that stuff either.
That's why I was saying about the media. I think places like WSL now, they should get new reporters, y'all. They need to get younger reporters. The niggas that's on that shit, the shit they need to turn that shit. They can really keep their magazine shit going if they just accept the young people and bring them niggas in. That's why they doing the ciphers and the freshmen thing.
What I think that's what separates XXL, because they have done that. They've always said, hey, we gonna try to find the new, and that's a staple with them. Like, even when people like think about it, people said it was done like 4-5 years ago. Like, when everybody was like, man, I don't know, XXL need to calm down, ain't no more artists, and they find 10 new artists every year. So
they always, because people don't listen to what they want to listen to.
New artists, like it's always gonna be 10 somewhere. You know what I'm
saying? It may not be what you like. It may not be what you like, but it just like if it is something you like, I think you should push that shit to your platforms, y'all.
Yeah.
You say I like the bars. I like this new artist right here. He different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like
but I think it's been proven too that unfortunately in the era we in, the music is still, to me, and I think most overall, it's the most important thing.
Yeah.
But it can't be the only thing.
Yeah.
But I also think that about the flip side, because a lot of these people just want to be famous and be fresh and get shine on. It's like, Charlie, you can't forget about the music.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that part you talking about, the music part, I think we ain't got enough voices, enough big voices that's out there pushing that shit.
Right.
These niggas done. This shit like tabloid shit now.
Yeah.
Niggas break 20 V all that bullshit. Yeah. That's tabloid shit. Like, I'm talking about, what about the music?
Yeah.
When he dropped that shit, that shit came and went just like he said.
Yeah.
I don't hear nobody talking about that shit like that.
Other than hit people.
That's what I'm saying.
But to be fair, that's albums in general now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like J. Cole album, as far as like it on the, it everywhere,
the social media and all that shit.
That shit lasted a week.
But
as dope as that album was, it was a week.
But we just talked about this nigga done sold out 4 nights.
It's a sold out show. So
it's niggas on the chart can't do that shit.
Yeah. But now you got
this nigga that's on the chart right now that can't sell out 4 fucking nights.
Right. But now you got to sit there and think, because even somebody was talking about, like, okay, how much does the internet really matter? I'm like, it don't matter. Think about
it. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter.
Neither Usher or Chris Brown got a hit out right now.
Yeah.
Neither one of them got a hit out right now.
No.
But guess what? Them folks flooding into them damn stadiums.
So is
it? Chris Brown got he got like 2 cases pending right now. Like,
so this what I'm saying about that. They will tell you about how propaganda done got so big, because they got niggas. They got niggas second guessing what they see.
Yeah,
they see these niggas selling out show. They selling out every fucking well.
Yeah,
you telling me them niggas ain't hot because damn that shit. I see these niggas selling out show, my nigga.
Yeah. And that's what I guess what I'm trying to get to the point of, is that it's so much, like, it's a little bit of everything. Like, what the young dude, Baby Chief do it?
Baby Chief, yeah.
Baby Chief.
I don't got smashed too. He got smashed.
Yeah, he do.
That young nigga got smashed.
Yeah. Well,
that shit
Baby Chief. I just call him Baby Chief. To me, he needs to shorten the name to Baby Chief.
What the name of that song? I just want to dance. That shit, fucking smash.
Lit. I sat down and listened to it. I was like, oh, okay, I see what
that's what I said. I said he tried some different shit, man. He tried to go different. I like that.
Man, that nigga looked like Riley off of Boondocks.
Man, when I pulled up something on YouTube, I'm like, that's the nigga?
Yeah.
That little nigga look like he about damn 10 years old, man.
10, but I saw an interview. He did an interview with Ebro. And I said, bro, talk like he 30.
Yeah.
He looked 10 and talk 30. This shit is amazing. I said,
hey, boy.
And he make music like a 20-year-old. I said,
this shit crazy,
son. This is perfect marriage right here.
So yeah, that shit crazy, son. Because he in a lane that ain't too many people in.
Yeah, but he, to me, already has figured out the formula.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the look.
Yeah.
You got a look. I ain't gonna say the look because ain't no the look, but it's
a look.
It's a look. You got music.
Yeah.
He got plenty of records. I think he done had an EP, mixtape, whatever. He's already got fans.
Yeah.
And he's entertaining.
And he got the young fans too.
He got young fans and he's entertaining. People forget that. People forget that last word I just said.
Yeah.
People really forget about that. It's a lot of artists.
But
forget about that. Like, you do in some form of fashion. You gotta be entertaining. So.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Niggas done took that entertaining shit and put it over the number one thing that you need out of all the shit. The music. You gotta have the music, that's what I'm saying. Man. It's gotta be that. If you don't, it ain't nothing over the music, y'all. Right. I don't give a fuck how you look. I don't give a fuck how lame you will. If you got good music, man. Yeah, people will down. We done seen this shit. We done seen niggas excuse a lot of sucker shit niggas do because they got good music. So.
Yeah.
You come out with a hit, niggas just gonna like shout it. Gunna told on throw it, shout. Simple as that. Gunna told.
Yeah.
Gunna came out with that album after that one, shout it. Killed them folks, shout.
Yeah.
It went there. You can say it just like shout. This nigga shit. This shit so hard. You gotta listen to it, man. Yeah. Niggas start making it for these niggas, y'all.
Because you will forget about some shit if the music.
That's what I'm saying.
You think like that. That's happened with Kanye a couple times.
Yeah, but man, that's the reason why he's still here.
Like it or not,
that's the reason why that nigga still here, man.
Yeah, he had that one song called "Carnival" off that first. With him and Top Dollar Sign.
Yeah,
he got soccer fans to sing the chorus and recorded them singing the chorus, and that's how he came up with the record.
Yeah, that shit hard. That shit
regardless
hard.
If you like, that's fucking creative.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't even like Kanye, but that shit hard though.
Who would? I'm like, okay, so to me, he's still a little because. I'm out for like it, even the new album, I'm kind of like,
that shit trash. That shit garbage, man.
But the props I want to give to is somebody like Westside Gunn.
Yeah.
And Griselda. Even though I know Griselda going through their little bullshit, whatever. But Westside Gunn said, okay, y'all like my ad libs. Fuck the bars. People just like that nigga ad lib. Niggas just walk around doing that nigga ad lib.
Yeah.
He got that down. He rap over stuff that used to be like, I never thought anybody would rap over ballet music. That nigga rap over ballet music.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Like, he played one beat at something, and you just sitting there like, okay.
It just your shit gotta be fly shot. It don't matter what it is.
And he talked that fly shit over.
But if it new and flat, that's just like shouting. Nigga, I gotta give props to the nigga Larry June, man.
Yes.
Like Larry just do. Absolutely. The nigga make music about cleaning up his kitchen, son. Nigga made music about them walking to the damn the farmer market and shit.
Yeah, hey,
like that shit sounds stupid, but
everyday music, son. Yeah,
it's just everyday. It's just like another nigga we gonna start bringing these more niggas to the platform, son. Another nigga I want Mexico Joe. They call the nigga Mexico Joe music is that warehouse music. For the niggas who work at warehouse.
Yeah.
Rap about, man. I woke up this morning, got some coffee. And he said it just like that, but the shit so hard, Charlotte. The way he rapping on this shit, it's so fast, Charlotte. It's just like niggas like that. It's still niggas out there that should be pushed to the front, Charlotte.
Of course, I agree.
And you got all these bullshit, you got all these clown ass niggas like these niggas making all this stupid ass shit about these clown ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
But niggas, the masses still listening to this shit though. Yeah,
it's so much they listening to. It's
that's what I said.
Like I say Westside Gunn, I say Tyler the Creator, I say still ASAP, like ASAP, and what I'm saying those guys, so they figured out how to put everything together.
But see, if
they got it from Kanye and Pharrell, like let's keep it a buck, like because Kanye and Pharrell to me, along with Master P and it's been a few that just figured out, okay, got music, I'm making the money. Okay, let me venture off into this over here and bring this in. Let me venture off over here and bring this in. And let me put it all together. To where it's just one big, even if the only people paying attention to it are these 250, 300,000 people, that works fine.
It's all good.
Consistently sell products to these 250,000 people. I'm straight for life.
And that's how I feel like what Larry doing. I feel like Larry just saying, man, listen, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make out my style of music for my people. I'm gonna keep them fed. It's an old. He done got this shit from Curren and the rest of these niggas. It just,
right.
I'm gonna put this shit out and keep them fed, and then I'm gonna make the money out of this shit. It's simply plain, shot. It really ain't too hard. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that's, and I see artists still doing that.
Yeah, it's a lot, but you gotta love this shit though.
It all gotta coincide. It all gotta make sense. Like you can't
be I want to get signed and they do everything for me. That shit is over with, man.
Yeah, it's done.
You gotta be you gotta be your own CEO. Yeah. You gotta do all that shit now.
And you gotta be a curator. Like, okay, you know your homeboy can dress. You got a homeboy that be fly as hell. Let him be your stylist. Or a homegirl or whoever. Like, you probably got a little sister, older sister.
But if you hanging with a nigga, more than likely some of that shit rubbing off on you anyway.
You got somebody, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all doing show, he with you while you touring or whatever like that. Yeah. That shit gonna rub off on you. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you a hope.
I mean, but if it's your swag, that's just your swag. But it's just like I'm saying, like if home telling you, man, this shit hard, or you looking at this shit like, boy, that shit, you put that shit together.
Yeah.
You go like, okay, shit. Yeah. That shit rubbing out. That what that. But it just,
man, I ain't listen. Front, though. One thing I say about fashion, you at one time everybody dressed different.
Yeah.
Depending on where you from. You can tell where nigga from by the way you
tell exactly what nigga. It kind of like
same. I swear all these niggas wearing the same shit now.
That's what I'm saying. Like it. Now it's so watered down though, shot. It's just like you don't know what's going on. But listen, man.
I ain't gonna trip. Y'all got it.
But yeah, man, we listen, man. I gotta go get these folk, man. I'm finna catch out, man.
Hip-hop talk.
Yeah, we just gave hip hop talk, man. But then y'all folk be easy, man. We're about to
stay right there.
Yes, sir.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.